to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Need a moderator for this meeting. Can I have a motion?
Nominate Glenn Jermaine.
Second. Any other nominations from the floor? All those in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Jermaine?
Who seconded that?
March?
Okay, welcome everybody on this
Chilly.
very cold night. Okay, if the town clerk would please read the call.
Legal notice, Town of Haddam, town meeting. Notice is hereby given to the legal voters and or taxpayers of the Town of Haddam. The town meeting will be held at the Haddam Fire Station Number 1, 439 Staple Road, Pickenham, Connecticut, on Tuesday, November 12, 2019, at 6 p.m. for the following purpose. 1, to select a moderator to preside at such meeting. And 2, to consider, discuss, and vote to approve the budget transfers in the amount of $1,122,000 to the capital improvement budget. 3, to consider, discuss, and vote to approve the transfer request to fund 2 off-road utility vehicles for Haddam Neck Volunteer Fire Department and Haddam Volunteer Fire Department from HVFD replacement truck. Budget transfer request form 2020-3. 4, to consider, discuss, and vote to approve transfer request to fund HES operating costs in the amount of $127,853, form 2020-4. A copy of the above referenced transfer request forms is available at the office of the town clerk. Dated in Haddam, Connecticut, this 31st day of October 2019, Board of Selectmen, Liz Millardo, Larry Maggi, Melissa Schwab.
And do we hear a motion to approve the call? Martin Gold makes the motion.
Second.
Pick on Dave. Okay, so we have a motion and a second to accept the call. All those in, well, is there any discussion about the call? Okay, hearing none. Is everybody in favor of accepting the call as read? Please say aye.
Aye.
Against, say nay. Okay, the call is accepted. So, Liz, if you would explain item 2 for us, just try to move forward.
Sure. So, Board of Finance had extra assets that we received in revenue, and there were some budget transfers where we had excess. So we're looking to move $1,122,000 into the capital improvement budget. It was approved by the Board of Selectmen and approved by the Board of Finance. Joe, is there anything else you want to add? No? Okay, just questions.
Combination of revenue, excess
Correct.
expenditure.
Savings.
Savings, and the number represents
Oh,
total as both, and the number that we're using is the fund all the vehicles that we're approving.
right. Right. So all the vehicles that we purchased for public works are going to be funded by this money. It will not be bonded because we have the funds to do that.
Any questions, discussion, comments? Okay, you want to do this one, let's do this one item at a time. So,
I'll make a motion
yes.
to accept that one. I'll second it.
One more, all right? And there we go. Okay, motion been made and seconded to vote on the approval of the budget transfer in the amount of $1.122 million in the capital improvement budget. Any further discussion on that item? Okay, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, number 2 carried. So Liz, if you would explain number 3.
So number 3, with so many moving pieces with funding the capital budget at the end of the year, just to keep things simple, we had decided at one point in time there was a truck that we were going to replace, that the fire department needed. They realized that they didn't need that truck. We moved some funds around, we did some maintenance and repairs. There were 2 off-road utility vehicles that were approved for $30,000 each that had been in the capital plan, one for the Haddam Volunteer Fire Department and one for the Haddam Volunteer Fire Department. So the funding is there, it's just moving it around and repurposing some of the funds. So there was money, but there was an H2O ground tank that was in the ground, and there's excess funds of a little over $10,000 there. And then, as I said, we were replacing truck 713. We didn't need to do that, so there's excess funds there of $49,506. So the money was already in the capital plan, we're just reallocating it to fund these 2 lines that have been in the capital plan. And again, because of the dollar amount and that we already approved the budget at town meeting, the purpose is to just correct that so that we can get back on track with the capital plan with the assets that were already allocated for other projects that aren't being needed, so we can fund for these 2 vehicles. So that's the gist of what occurred.
Thank you.
Make a motion. Accept that.
Second. Motion and seconded. Move on item 3. Any, we haven't done anything. We're going to have a discussion. We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion?
I had a question. Did I understand you to say that an off-road vehicle, utility vehicle, is $30,000?
Yes.
What kind of, is this a full-size equivalent of a 1,500 or 2,500 pickup truck?
It's smaller, I believe. Scott, can you help me out with that? They need to be able to get in the
Yeah, it's like a,
accidents that,
John Deere Gator
Oh, okay.
or, Polaris Ranger. I don't know what brand it would be, but
there's been some
those type of
accidents
vehicles.
that they cannot, that's the purpose of this. They cannot get those trucks to where they need to go until it's, so it's to allow them to get in there.
Any other questions, comments on item 3? Okay, all those in favor of approving item 3 as read, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? Okay, item 3 is approved. Thank you. Liz, if you would give us some enlightenment on item 4, please.
So obviously, the town voted to accept to purchase Haddam Elementary School. That happened in June at the same time with this budget being approved. We weren't sure what the operating expenses were going to be. So we worked with the school district in order to be able to do what we need to do. It'll pay for heating, it'll pay for electricity. There's some software that we need to use for the fobs for the building. So $127,853 is needed to fund the estimated operating costs for HES.
Thank you. Do I hear a motion to act on item 4? Whatever you may judge. And mark the poll. Okay, we now have a motion on the floor. Any questions or comments about item 4?
That's to fund it from when until when?
Till June 30th.
Okay,
So
like from June
from when we purchased it to June 30th. So for the next, so for
October through
this
June.
budget that we're, right, but we actually purchased at the end of September. So it's to get us to June 30th.
So like 9 months.
Yes.
Do we have, those funds also include, say, a toilet problem or water heater flood or anything like that? Or do we have insurance for that?
We have insurance here, and the building is insured, so we had to add additional insurance onto that. That cost us about $2,500 to add the building on for additional insurance. That's included in this figure. So it is being maintained. Debbie is going down there and making sure there's a software system that runs the heating system. So obviously we can't shut that software system down. And so we're able to override it right now to do what we need to do. The company that runs that software is offered to sell a license to the town for the tune of $8,000. We don't spend that on any of our town buildings. So we've worked a roundabout way to try to be able to do that. The boilers don't need to be cleaned and that type of thing. So we're only going to do minimal maintenance, as needed, but we need to obviously make sure that the building is safe and secure. Thank you. Lots of questions.
Mark?
Does any of those costs include landscaping or anything outside?
No. We do, Public Works will take care of plowing, if that's the question, but to do any improvements to the building, no.
Hadn't RSD 17 said the annual cost was going to be, was it 70 or 90,000?
It was, but when we really looked at what needed to be done, switching phone lines over, doing what we need to do, this is really the figure of what we need to be able to maintain the building.
Be readjusted like next year, like a full 12 months?
Yes, I'm sure
Will
the
be
budget
less.
process that will be discussed and looked at, yes.
Councilman DeMay.
What is the building being used for?
So right now, we're allowing, there's a pop-up market. We were approached, I don't know, maybe in September at some point. There's a pop-up market that's happening. We do have a policy to rent town buildings, so we're allowing that. I think it's a good use of the building right now, so the community can use it. Obviously, we have the charrettes and the community feedback the end of October, beginning of November, to look at what needs to be done. So right now, we are allowing the pop-up market to use it Wednesday through Sunday. They really are only paying $50 a week to be able to do that. We're covering the cleaning, for extra cleaning to go in as we do for other town buildings. But that's how we're using it right now. We have been talking to the Park and Rec Department. Robin thought for whatever reason that the building was already being used. There is some interest in purchasing or using the building. So we're trying to not commit too far out. So right now, we're just trying to, if the community needs it, there's been a computer group that's had interest. We're just trying to make it used so that there's people down there and there's some life down there and it's not just sitting there. The security system too is on because we don't want to worry about vandalism or anything like that. So we've been able to work some things out, but right now it's really been first come, first served. I did have the Haddam Junior Women's Group ask me this morning about using the parking lot for their townwide tag sale. Unfortunately, that's not going to be until they do that in June. April? Yeah, sorry. So it just depends what happens next, and P&Z is going to really drive that. Bill Warner's working on that with some ideas. But if, some of the people that are interested in using the building are looking to do a community partnership where they're going to use part of the building and then the town can use part of the building. So all that's still kind of being worked out. But we've been pretty, I was thrilled when, Terry and Janet showed up and said, hey, can we use it? I think it's a great thing, and from what I saw over the weekend, there were a lot of people in and out there, so.
Yes.
So we have 3 payments of $450,000.
Yes, they don't start until July 1st of next year.
The first,
Yes, they'll be in 3-year installments. So July 1 of 2020, we'll make a payment, and then July 1, 2021, we'll make another payment, and then from there. That's what was agreed upon with the school district.
So if we sell that, before then, we could still hang on to that money and make the payments?
That would be up to the Board of Finance to decide.
Okay.
Yes.
Just thought.
Yeah.
Ms. Brown.
So when we drew up when RSP 17, I think, drew up the original assumptions to get to that 70,000. And what is the amount now again?
127,850.
So there's like a 50,000
There was
delta.
quite a few things that the school district did not disclose to us that at the 11th hour we needed to take care of. So things like, although we did adjust the price, they had just filled the oil tank, so we got to pay out for that. There's just the boilers need to be cleaned. They need to be maintained. The security system we've had to change. We had to change the phone lines over. There were quite a few things, despite us asking and sitting with them and going over. And of course, Howard Theory left at the time when we were in the middle of buying the building. There was a lot of things that I was not particularly happy about, just for the record, full disclosure. After we had, as a town, voted to purchase the building and had agreed to the terms of buying it, they still wanted us to sign a promissory note. In doing that, where I was not willing to do that, and I was not agreeable to do that. We pay them millions of dollars every year for the school district, so there was that. And the day before the closing, they wanted all the playground equipment. So the answer to that was no. So just some things in the building that need to be maintained and things that need to be done.
So those you identified are kind of the major drivers of the variance between the two estimates? Okay.
And I have that whole file is at the town hall. Bill, actually, I gave it to him for right now, just so that in the transition of me leaving and Bob taking over, and we'll have a meeting on that tomorrow, everything is being addressed. But the software, I have to say, to get an estimate for the software that actually controls the heating and cooling system, the license for that they wanted, that they quoted us, of the company that has it right now, is $8,300. That is not included in this price. There's other ways to do it. We're going to be smart about it.
Any other questions, comments? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor of approving a transfer to fund HES operating costs in the amount of $127,853, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Number 4 is passed. Shall we take a motion to adjourn, Mr. Comfort? Any?
My rules.
Would somebody like to make a motion
I'll make the
to adjourn the town meeting?
I'll second.
Time for second. All those in favor of adjourning, say aye.
Aye.
Adjourn.